What's going on, nation? Today I'm going to share with you my top 5 at-home body weight metabolism boosting exercises. Now the reason why I chose these exercises is because in my opinion they're exercises that work as many muscles as possible during one movement, which is going to help you really spike your heart rate and maximize your calorie burn for the day. And I'm also going to show you guys how to turn these 5 exercises into a hardcore workout, so make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video. And for those of you looking for a 6-week program that's going to tell you how to do every single workout day by day to make lean gains while building strength and muscle, be sure to check out my lean muscle system. I'll put that link down in the info section below. Now the first exercise I'm going to show you is called a cannonball. And this exercise is going to destroy your lower body as well as your abdominal area, or pretty much your entire core. But there are some things you need to keep in mind when doing this exercise to make sure you're doing it right and to also make sure you don't get hurt. Number 1, if you're not used to doing jumping lateral movements, I don't want you trying to kill yourself and jump 20 feet this way on your first shot. Start with small movements. So essentially what the exercise is going to look like is this. Going to start on one side, jump in the air, bring your knees to your chest, and then land. As soon as you land, what you want to do, especially as you start getting stronger, is actually absorb the impact and then get right into the next cannonball. And as you guys can see, I'm also using my arms to help thrust my body into the air to jump farther to the side. Now, if you haven't done this exercise before, I want you to start off by doing small jumps and lifting your knees as high as you can. I'm more concerned with you guys lifting your knees up, because if you start doing this, you're missing half the exercise. You're not really engaging your core. You want to burn that midsection. You want to hit those abs as hard as possible. So you have to make sure when you jump in the air, you bring those knees up. Last tip, this exercise is also going to help build ankle stability. If you think about it in everyday life, all we pretty much do from when we wake up and then go to sleep is get out of bed, and then all we do is walk forward. We never do side to side movements, let alone jump and land side to side. So that's why I'm also saying when you start this exercise, start slow so you don't mess up and roll your ankle. Build that ankle stability first. Next exercise. The next exercise is a Spider-Man push-up. And don't worry, if you have a hard time with push-ups, I got a modifier for you as well. Now this isn't a great exercise because what it's going to do is it's going to help you learn to brace your core and keep your core nice and tight. You're going to hit a little bit of obliques, and also, we're doing a push-up, so you're hitting your chest and triceps as well. So to perform this movement, what you're going to do is get into your push-up position, okay? So just like this, or even a plank stability position. And then what you're going to do is as you go down and bring your chest to the ground, you're going to bring your left knee to your left elbow. As soon as they touch and you get as low as you can, you're going to come back up, extend your leg, and do the same thing with the other side, just like this. So as you can see, you have to really brace yourself with your foot that's on the ground, and with the other foot that's moving, it's really coming in, so you have to keep your abs nice and tight, squeeze your obliques, and as you get better and better, you'll be able to get a nice rhythm going and crank out those Spider-Man push-ups. Now, for those of you who have a hard time with push-ups in general, obviously you can build up your strength first to do these by doing regular push-ups. And if you can't do a push-up, or if you get tired while doing these but you want to keep doing them, go to your knees and do push-ups like this. Who cares? I'd rather you guys do push-ups on your knees than give up on the exercise. So your choice can be knee push-ups, or you can still manage to get a Spider-Man if you bring your leg in like this. Because to be honest with you guys, this is great. This is still gonna activate your abs and obliques way more than not doing it at all, okay? It might look silly, doesn't matter. Down, up, work those obliques, push as hard as you can, and you'll be Spider-Man. Next exercise. All right, guys, the next exercise is called a groiner, and I really don't like this exercise. With that being said, I still do them all the time. Do you want to know why? Because they bring results. The way this exercise is going to work is you're going to get down into the push-up position once again, okay? When you're down in the push-up position, now this exercise also requires a bit of flexibility, so you might have to start off with a shorter range of motion, and as you continue to work on your flexibility and mobility and also your upper body strength, you'll be able to do this exercise better and better. So let's start off with the beginning version. I'll show you guys what it looks like first. So once you're in position like this, bring one foot up so you see what it feels like to be in the position for this exercise. Once you're here, you're going to bring this foot back and your other foot forward in one movement. Just like this. Now the goal here is to keep your butt as low as you can while doing this exercise. So you don't want to be like this doing this movement. You want to try and keep your chest up, keep your arms straight, and keep that butt as low as you can. And you're going to alternate back and forth, keeping your core tight. And what this exercise is going to do is it's going to destroy your lower body. You're going to hit those abs again. And because you're holding yourself up the entire time, you're going to feel a lot of this exercise throughout your arms and your shoulders as well. In fact, your shoulders are probably going to be what fatigues just as much as your quads. Some tricks for this exercise, if you have a hard time with your flexibility, is you can try to go up on your fists like this. It'll give you an extra like 1.5 to 2 inches to get yourself into position to do the movement. As you guys can see, it raises you up a little bit. Or even that, if you can find something to hold on to brace yourself, just until you can build the flexibility. Now, if you can't get here no matter what, try going halfway. Keep your butt low, keep your chest up, and go halfway just like this so that your knee pretty much passes your elbow, and that's it. And work with this movement and push yourself every time you do it to go faster and further every time you do the exercise. And that's how you do a groiner. Let's move on to the next movement. The fourth exercise is called a burpee, and this is actually one of my favorite exercises. I know people dread this exercise. As soon as you hear the name burpee, you're just like, kill me now, get me out of this workout. But don't worry about that. I'm going to show you guys how to rock this exercise. So the burpee is great because it's a total body movement. I mean, you're hitting everything, upper body, lower body, core, it's all there. And you work at your own pace with this movement. I think the biggest problem with exercise routines is if the trainer tells you to do something, they don't give you enough modifiers. So if I'm telling you to do this exercise for 1 minute straight, don't think every single rep has to be the most perfect repetition. I just want to make sure your body's moving, and that's what we're going to discuss right now. So for this exercise, for the burpee, the way it looks in slow-mo is basically standing with your feet shoulder width apart. You're coming down. As you come down and your hands touch the ground, you jump back with your feet. As soon as your feet touch the ground, you come down for a push-up. As soon as your chest touches the ground, you're going to explosively push off the ground. Bring your feet forward. From here, push, and then jump in the air. That's how you do a burpee. Now, if you're new to this exercise, that might look intimidating. So let's slow it down even more. What I want you to do is to come down like this. As soon as you get here, so I want you actually doing it this fast. Down, jump, push up, come in as much as you can. You don't have to explosively push off the ground. Bring your feet as close as you can. Then from here, jump in the air, reset, start over. Down, jump, up, jump. Now, if you get tired during this exercise, because what's going to happen with a lot of you is your upper body is going to fatigue out. So if you're doing this exercise for 1 minute long, halfway through you might be saying, oh my gosh, I can't do any more push-ups because I just did those Spider-Man push-ups and Scott's an animal and he's putting me through hell, which is what I like to do. So what you're going to do is come down like this, and then you're going to brace yourself with a plank and then get right back in the air. So down, plank, back to the middle, jump in the air. Down, plank, back to the middle, up in the air. For those of you who are freaks like me and you want to crush this exercise as hard as possible, this is what it looks like when you go fast. Down, up, jump, 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 jump. And one trick that I like to use, and this is a Scott Herman secret, so don't tell nobody, I actually take in a breath and I brace my core so that when I hit the ground, I'm actually hitting the ground with my core. If you don't take in a breath and you hit the ground with your core, you're gonna knock the wind out of your system, and then you're gonna be in trouble. So don't do that. Give it a shot. Let's move on to the last exercise. The last exercise I'm gonna put you guys through for a little bit of torture and fun, it's called a mountain climber. Now for this movement, it looks like a simple movement, but you can intensify it by how hard you push yourself. So what you're gonna do is get down to the plank position, okay? Once in the plank position, and you guys have noticed a lot of these exercises involve getting down to the plank position, and it's for a reason, because even though you're working your lower body is doing the moving, you have to still brace yourself with your upper body and core, so you're still working your upper body as well, even if it's just for stability. So for the mountain climber, keep your arms straight, keep your legs straight, and now this movement is much more than just doing this, okay? You're actually gonna make sure you're squeezing and contracting your abs in every single rep, and you wanna drive your knee as high as you can into your chest on every single repetition and really push off your toes to make it intense. So like this, boom, boom, boom. Breathe really fast, get those knees pumping as fast as you can. Just like that. So again, looks like a simple exercise, and to be honest, for me, it's a bit less intense than the other four, but you guys are gonna be doing this in a circuit. And what I like to do with my circuits is, on the last exercise of every round, sometimes what I'll do is make it an exercise that's still intense, but it kind of gives you a little bit of a rest to prepare you for the hell of round 2. So with that being said, I want you guys to give all 5 exercises a try. And what you're going to do is as many reps as possible for 1 minute per exercise. And you're gonna take a 1 minute rest in between each exercise. And if you guys wanna, burn some calories, 3 rounds. If you guys wanna take it to the next level, I wanna see 6 rounds. And I want you guys to leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think of this workout. Be sure to like and subscribe, share this torture with your friends, and if you're interested in my lean muscle system, again, link down in the info section below. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.
If you're looking for a website that lets you build your own profile, interact with other community members, log your daily meal plan and add your own custom foods, find the exact routines you're looking for to reach your goals on a weekly basis, new recipe ideas to help improve your meal plan, and you enjoy learning new things to take your workouts to the next level, join muscularstrength.com. What's your maximum output?
I have to burp. This helps.
Is that from doing burpees?
From doing, yeah. Because I was doing the burpees.
Results of burpees.
It's like yeah, I think maybe that's what happened. Some dude was like,
should we shoot an exclusive video on this?
Some dude was like, oh, watch this. Oh, call that a burpee.